Да ё-моё, какое обновление? Вы чё, рофлите? Так, сейчас магию Стима. А! Без магии Стима сегодня. Нормально вообще?
I'm staying far away from this. But
Да что? Вот мне не понимаю, вот я вот вещей таких как... Что это вообще?
filled to the brim with rotten fish
Ты
bones.
включаешь, например, Steam, у тебя 2 раза тебя сворачивает экран. Вот это зачем это делать? Зачем? Я не хочу, чтобы мне показывалось это. Вот. Зачем мне?
The wind must have blown out the fire.
Мне это не интересно, что мне... Ой, смотри, у меня включился Steam. Обалдеть, посмотрите, я тут. Я включился, я тут, парни.
Order! Order in the court! I am going to cite you for contempt of court for not asking permission to approach the bench.
I humbly apologize. May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
You may approach the bench. Court is now in session. Judge Plank presiding. How do you plead?
Innocent. Due to lack of evidence, all charges have been dropped.
Order! Order in the court! Quiet on the gallery, or there will be arrests.
Did I mention I am
Иди
searching for the
сюда.
secret of Monkey Island?
Until it becomes a legal matter before the court, it is of no interest to me. Although, I do remember a case several years back where the secret was claimed to be a fraud and a scam to sell computer games. I believe that was settled out of court for a substantial sum.
Короче, это просто мем-лор
That's all, Your Honor.
какой-то. Потом мы,
Court is
скорее всего,
adjourned.
к нему обратимся.
Now there's someone I've got to meet.
Точно. Точно. Вот у кого ключ-то. Но это, скорее всего, знаковая часть его. Просто так, как говорится, не получишь.
It's locked. Maybe I'll come back later.
А куда можно еще? Туда? Ну, сначала сюда. Блин, здесь квест, конечно, даю. Киста, ну ты серьезно? Сейчас я часть сделаю еще. Кажется, история-то еще и тут есть. Да, у меня, конечно, инвентаря до хера.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
Надеюсь, это последний.
It was my first trip to Monkey Island. The crew were restless. And then, all of a sudden, our ship was attacked by a huge kraken. Then Morgan knocked me out and sold me to my enemies.
Listen, Let me tell you something about anglers.
By which you mean people who fish.
Right, but if you are one, you'd say angler.
I would?
Every subculture has its own special language. Words with significance specific to that subculture. When you use them, you convey both meaning and membership.
That sounds good.
That's why authentic sounding fish stories always have plenty of angler lingo. For example, I wouldn't tell people a big fish broke my string. I'd say I was jigging with a hard bait when a strike from a lunker snapped my leader.
That's both highly specific and difficult to understand.
Exactly the point. Want to give it a try?
Okay. It was my first trip to Monkey Island. The crew were restless. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a huge
Вот вам и
rock
меняется
whale.
история.
Real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. And then we escaped through the digestive system, ship and all.
Yeah, that's the way. You almost sound like a real angler. I have given you my best tip. See if you can
Да
get some other
ё-моё.
chums to do the same.
I'll do that.
Ну, ё-моё.
Do not approach the gate, please, sir.
The guard is guardedly guarding the guardians. Aye. Any chance I could get inside the quarry?
Not many try to get in here, just out. What's the purpose of your visit?
It's a social call.
We do have a visitation policy, but it's quite strict. Who are you here to see?
Стэн?
Stan.
We do have a Stan. I'm a little surprised he'd have a visitor. Can you prove you know him?
I can describe him. Loud jacket. Never stops moving his arms. Or his lips.
That does sound like him, but I'm supposed to see some actual physical evidence. Just bring me something that
Да
shows you two have
ё-моё.
ever been in a room together. That way, I can tell my boss that I did my job.
Бля, а я не помню.
Hey, that's prisoner Stan with the famous Governor Marley. I didn't know he was such a player.
Серьезно? Что?
I'd like to visit my close friend Stan, please.
Like I told you, I
Дай.
need to see some hard evidence that you've ever been within 2 feet of each other.
Вот те на. Короче, бэктрекинг ебейший. Ну, пойдем. Скорее всего, мы не получим ключ. Нам надо вернуться в какую-то другую локацию. Там попросить что-то. Тудым-судым, бурым-бурым. Скорее всего, вот так. И больше никак. Ну, чё...
Nice view.
Ну, какой-то странный замок, как по мне. Замок или это считается вообще? Как вообще определяется замок? Что, должна быть король там жить или что? Кстати, здесь ничего нет вообще, ничего. Даже так.
Roaring fire, melting ice. Very hoogly.
Welcome, loyal subject.
Я думаю, это мужчина.
These matches are specially formulated for freezing temperatures. Disclaimer, will not light underwater. It's slowly filling up with castle. At the end of the plank.
My only copy. Please don't touch it.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Grunt.
Nice weather we're having.
Urgh.
I see. Bermuda seems like a friendly place. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, most regal, high, authoritative, benevolent.
Блять,
Buddha
или что-то
person.
влияет какая-то идея.
No need to be so formal. This is Bermuda. You're Guybrush Threepwood, aren't you? I'm Odina the Ninth. I know your wife.
You do look familiar. Maybe I saw you in a cutscene or something.
Хе.
I've been to your house, but I wouldn't expect you to remember it. You were busy drawing a lot of lines on an old map.
Yeah, that does sound like me.
What brings you north of the 19th parallel, Guybrush?
I need your help to recover the secret of Monkey Island. There are these 5 golden keys.
I'm vaguely aware of them. You can obviously see the one on my
Надо еще
crown.
так, по-любому,
Crown of Keys is a ceremonial artifact.
замену такому же золотому, мне кажется.
It was originally fashioned from the house keys of the citizens as a gesture of trust.
And or submission?
My predecessor as
Which is,
queen is the one who added the golden key. I think it gives a certain pizzazz.
Can I borrow it?
Nice try. You may touch the crown if and when you become queen, and not before.
Become queen. Interesting. Hypothetically, how exactly would a person become queen of Bermuda?
You have to earn it, win it, wrest it from the iron grip of the previous queen.
Не
Most
верю,
people can't
не верю, что
manage
так
that, of
легко.
course. But by the traditions of Bermuda, all are welcome to try. To become queen, you must show your qualifications by defeating the current queen in 3 contests. The contests test your haughtiness, your seriousness, and your intelligence.
Three trials. It's just like becoming a pirate.
It's nothing like becoming a pirate.
Well, except for the 3 trials part.
Contests. They're contests.
I challenge you to the contest of heartiness.
Come with me. We've got to go downtown. See that triangle? There are 3 of them here in the building. One for each contest.
Блин, каким
When
Кали
you wanna
захотелось
formally issue
что-то.
a challenge, you ring the
Как вот эти
triangle.
вот читаете новости, это самому захотелось.
Dios mío, another challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, although your appetite for this nauseating affair never ceases,
Неужели я первый
it
ключ
is
получил?
my solemn duty
Вот
to
он, как бы у меня в
adjudicate
руках.
this, the contest of heartiness. As you are all
А почему у него
aware,
3
the
вилки, а у меня
objective is to
по одна?
successfully and permanently consume more raw fish than your opponent. Today's challenge fish is Slimehead. Wait a moment! The bucket of plenty contains no plenty. There are no fish here whatsoever, and the contest cannot be held without fish. Everyone go home.
Бля, это руфл какой-то, что ли? Где выигрыш? Что за облом? Понял. Что, почему? Я уже был готов к состязанию. И что теперь? Обман?
It's the soon-to-be former... I can feel all the warmth escaping up the chimney. It's an empty bucket.
Блять. Почему, вот, как бы, королевство, да? Первый приказ короля, и люди уже готовы, все сделали для него. Почему здесь ничего нет, блядь? А где?
Oh, a challenge.
Повезло, что я каким-то
Today's
образом нашел.
challenge fish is Slimehead. Wait a moment. This is not
Как
the type
это?
of fish. I must call off the contest until the matter is corrected. Also, let me remind you all of Local Ordinance 217 regarding the falsification of contest materials. Consider yourselves under caution.
Да как так? Большеголов же, блин, это же большеголов. Пиздец, ну ебаный бубаны. Это кринж, блядь.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
Permission to come aboard.
Afraid we can't let you do that.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
This isn't a protocol issue.
Although we do enjoy a good protocol.
Are you going to let me talk?
Apparently, that's what you enjoy doing.
There's been a deadly scurvy outbreak on the ship. We're under strict quarantine, so we don't infect others with this deadly pathogen.
Where'd you get that cool flag with all the holes? Looks familiar.
We found it floating in the ocean. It's one of Bella Fisher's flags. She probably lost it when her ship went down.
We're afraid to take it down and offend the scurvy gods.
There is no such thing as the scurvy gods.
Well, then why is there scurvy? Answer me that.
Can I have your flag?
Did you not hear me? Scurvy! On board! Quarantine!
Well, you could just toss it down to me.
Best not to risk it. It's probably crawling with scurvy, trust me.
You should try limes. They help prevent scurvy.
Where did you hear that? You need to leave before you catch scurvy.
I don't think scurvy is contagious.
You don't know that. My uncle's best friend's wife's
Почему они просто на, держи, получи?
Oh, don't
Почему
try
это
to
так
snow us with
сложно?
your Science quackery.
If scurvy wasn't contagious, then only one person would have it.
Duh.
Have a look at this flyer on limes.
Ascorbic acid deficiency, collagen synthesis, mucous membranes.
Hey, that is a bunch of science.
Блядь,
We won't have any of that around here.
It's
сука.
all a trick to track our plunder.
As if you have any plunder.
Bye. Don't let the scurvy bite you.
Scurvy bites. I knew this was bad.
The messages are a little mixed, but
Как?
very enthusiastic.
You're welcome, and thank you.
You should try limes. They help
Ну
prevent
это одно и
scurvy.
то же.
Where did you hear that?
Is that more of your science mumbo jumbo?
You need to leave before you catch scurvy.
Почему это так легко? Почему так
Ай,
как-то
don't
просто
disturb
взять
baby.
и как бы съесть? Я просто идеи нету, что можно.
Hi, I'm working due west of the lake and due north of the waterfall today.
А как вниз? Ну, ага, классно, перевод, спасибо.
I think it's out of juice.
Ну, это не...
Hey, Murray.
Have you tried scurvy? It would suit you.
In the name of love. Hello? Anyone up there patrolling the deck? Ready to kick me into the sea? Sounds like the coast is clear. I hope. Unless it's a trap.
You are a disgrace to the pirating profession.
I'm more focused on the staying alive profession right now. Thanks. So far, so good. This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid ink. So, obviously I'm actually Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. Again. I assume that's your real skin this time?
Yeah, sorry for tricking you with the other two.
Two?
One. Math's not my best subject.
Either way, don't worry about it. You're LeChuck's rival, not mine. I've got better things to worry about. Also, I enjoyed the book you brought me.
Where is everybody?
Flambe's up in the crow's nest. Odds are he's sleeping. Iron Rose said she was running an errand. The rest went with LeChuck on that other ship.
Would that be Captain Madison's ship?
I think that's right.
Interesting. Remind me why Flambe still has a job? He doesn't do anything.
He's handy to have around when we have to fix things below the waterline at night.
Don't tell LeChuck I was here, okay?
Don't worry. I wouldn't want to risk making him that angry. He gets a bit, scary.
Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
Странно, почему это тогда не убралось? Странно это все.
I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture.
Я вообще не знаю, что делать. Что мы можем тут вообще забрать? Нет, я не знаю.
I'm sure there are plenty.
Без понятия.
If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake. Itosti.
Самые вообще без понятия. Украсть.
Old boots and deodorant.
Ну, что-то мы забрали.
This is Chef Putra's demon pepper, made from the hottest peppers you can get. Tasting it is not a good idea.
Мне кажется, это как-то связано с едой. Почему-то.
Ugh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending. This is a bunch of empty containers of
Так,
preservatives and coloring
кругло
agents.
каких-то челов надо. Может, его разбудить можно, я не знаю.
These things get more sophisticated every year.
Где без понятия. Ну, кстати.
Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting. Now's not a good time to attract attention.
Ну, хотя бы вот плюс хоть что-то мы нашли на самом деле. Хоть одну квестик выполнить.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
А подожди. Серьезно?
It was my first trip to Monkey Island. The crew were restless. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. And then we escaped. Through the digestive system. Ship and all.
Your story's not bad, but it's missing a few things. Find some other chums to help you fill in the gaps.
I'll do that.
Я... Че так сложно-то, а? Пиздец. Это так сложно-то.
Hello.
Can I trade in my fish for some other ones?
Always happy to take a trade-in. Today we've got hagfish, toadfish, slimehead, bloater, and lumpsucker. What'll it be?
Или там большеголового было, можно было быть.
I'll put it on your tab.
А, да, да. Так, ну, например, да?
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. I presume you want to tell go out.
Бля, вот это самое душное, просто пиздец.
Excellent, Marlin.
Да, я...
That ain't real.
Кое-что надо... Ладно, пофиг, потом. Поехали. А это зачем? Да ёпти.
That ought to give it some zip.
In the defender's chair, the cast iron stomach of Othina the Ninth, reigning Queen of Bermuda and undisputed heartiness champion! And in the challenger's chair, all the way from the Southern Caribbean, still in possession of nearly all of his original teeth, the newcomer, Guybrush Threepwood, aka Mr. Elaine Marley. If you would each now select your first fish and place it on the plate in front of you.
Ooh. Ah.
And
This may be a bit spicy.
let the eating commence! Well, it seems that both contestants are having some
Чтобы говорить, что мне нужно было выиграть свои.
contest a draw. Contestants may now seek medical attention if they so desire.
Я выполнил. Бля. Нет. Так, надо лайм какой-то, да? Или...
It's my official contest of hardiness plate.
Mr. Thrift.
It's filled with slimehead and demon pepper.
And now,
This may be a bit spicy.
Не, надо...
I declare contestant.
Ладно, давайте другое, пока я не знаю, как обезвредить эту штуку. Вот бы еще бы сразу телепорт туда был. А, ну вот.
Odina!
Actually, let's be formal after all, shall we?
Oh, most regal, high, authoritative, benevolent ruler person.
Yes.
I challenge you to the contest of intelligence.
Welcome, Your Majesty, and Mr. Marley / Threepwood to the contest of intelligence.
Провалил,
In
мне
front of each
кажется.
of you is an advanced algebra problem. You are to solve it as completely as you can, and remember to show your work. No peeking, no copying, no swapping papers, and no cheating whatsoever. I will return in 20 seconds to grade your papers. Your time starts now.
Бля, ну почему даже тут не дают никак сыграть? Ну это я, типа, реально.
Time's up. I'll take your papers.
Писец, блядь.
No surprises here. Queen Odina has delivered a clear and correct answer with a step-by-step
Блядь,
proof.
какая
Mr.
душнина
Threepwood has written the
ёбаная.
words correct answer. Queen Odina is the winner.
Better luck next time.
Чё тут-то сделать-то, ёпта, блядь?
I mean, I guess this is algebra? I actually have no idea. I mean, I guess this is algebra? I actually have no idea.
Блядь, наконец-то. Спички были где-то.
It's loud about every 15 seconds, like my Uncle Ernie.
Точно, вызвать там-то можно. Что нам дает костер? Ничего.
I will return in 20 seconds to grade your papers. Your time starts now.
Ну, а как?
Did you notice the excellent fire in the fireplace?
Yeah.
I don't understand any of it, but I guess she knows what she's doing. Did you notice the excellent fire in the fireplace?
Yeah. No funny business, Buster.
Time's up.
Бля.
I'll take your papers.
Я понял, надо поменять, а не списать.
No surprises here. Queen Odina has delivered a clear... Mr. Queen Odina...
Better luck.
I will return in...
No
Да, блядь, да не
copying.
то.
Did you notice the excellent fire in the fireplace?
Time's up. I'll take your papers.
Единственное, где я победил.
I am most surprised by this, but the evidence is clear. Mr. Threepwood is the winner.
Ура! Победа!
How is that possible?
Clean living, regular exercise, and a brain like a mountain.
dense, motionless, and shaped by erosion. You can see the difficulty I'm having.
I can. Better luck next time. 1 contest down, 2 to go.
You found it like this?
It was over 200 years old. It's the only one on the island. An irreplaceable natural resource. What are we supposed to do with it now? Make 2 things?
How many people besides yourself even know the location of this tree?
Not many at all. I did tell someone about it just recently, but...
But what? Who was it?
Well, coincidence.
It's carved out of wood, but it's very lifelike.
Ну, я не знаю. Ну да, просто проверим. Что тут?
Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, we present, for only the 11th time this week, the contest of seriousness.
Yay! Yay!
On this side, the reigning queen, Odina IX of Bermuda. And on this side, the challenger, Mr. Elaine Marley, aka Guybrush Threepwood, currently unemployed and of no fixed address. If you will all come to order, the contest will begin. The first contestant to laugh is the loser.
Have you heard the one about the guy who put an ice cube on a scurvy dog? He said it was chilly.
It'll take more than that to crack me up. Why can't the ocean take off its boots?
Heard it. You might as well give up. I have heard every joke there is in this world.
Contestants, the time limit has been reached. As
Да
soon as
ё-моё.
laughed, the contest is a draw.
See ya.
Как? Бля, еще назад откидывают.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island.
Почему я не удивлен? По-любому пойдем за книгой. Вряд ли просто что-то надо сказать правильное.
Wait your turn.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Thanks.
Thanks for returning my book.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
The blurb says it's a solid if some...
Нет, я не знаю. Ну просто, блядь, ни хрена непонятно. Даже идей-то нету. Обалдеть. А. Да ёптель. Такая. А тут нам надо... А у нас ничего и нету тут.
Okay, it's lit. I can't quite get it off of there.
Так, а куда... Вот мы... Проверить
The flame
лампу.
looks good.
Куда можно пройти-то тут? Ну, скорее всего, да, это сюда, только нужно, надо еще каким-то... как-то открыть.
It says XYZZY. Hi.
Hi. You wouldn't happen to have a mop, would you?
I made my own, but then I left it on LeChuck's ship. It was awesome. I used a clump of string for the top part.
No problem. I don't actually need one. I was just curious.
What do you think of Stan Stanman as a marketing advisor? He's in jail, but maybe he can look at the pamphlet anyway?
That guy could sell fleece to a dog and probably would. Just what we need, actually. Good idea.
I'll go find Stan now.
Thanks.
How come the picture of us on your desk was torn in half?
Yes. Sorry you saw that. There was an incident with a seagull. It flew away with you into the lime groves. I looked, but I couldn't find you.
I see. You said a seagull carried away my half of the picture of us?
It flew into the lime groves. So far, I haven't found it. Sorry.
Love you.
You too.
I hear these can help prevent scurvy.
You heard right.
Ага, их не убедишь.
It's a torn painting of me. This is torn from a portrait of Elaine and me. Hi.
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 I've already got plenty of limes. Now, I haven't shown your pamphlet to Stan yet.
Okay.
Love you.
You too.
Love you.
You too. together again. I think you should keep it.
Стой. Стой обратно.
Hi.
Hi.
Хай. Как неудобно-то. О. Ну, надо показать. Получается
Dad and I
сейчас...
debate about whether it looks like a parrot or a cockatoo.
Здесь же вряд ли что-то есть еще. Ну ладно, карточка есть тут.
Pirates used to have to steal this from Elaine to prove themselves. It obviously means something to Elaine too.
Ну да, здесь ничего нету. Пойдем дальше. Ничего интересного.
Is there anything special about this stump?
No. Why?
Well, it was tagged, so I thought, you know, maybe there would be a great gag about a secret opening to a system of tunnels or something like that.
Please don't joke about tunnels next to the prison, sir. That looks like you with the former governor of Melee Island. Congratulations.
What do you think of this picture of me and my extremely dear friend Stan together? We had it painted at our local Muskrat Club meeting.
You look real close. All right, you can go in and see him, but no escapes.
I wouldn't dream of it.
You don't want to be right there when I open the gate. Go stand next to his stump. All clear.
Loud guy, big hat.
Way in the back.
Loud guy, big hat.
Way in the back.
Looks like they have room for one more prisoner. It looks like a secret escape tunnel. Hey, Stan.
Hi there, son. Nice to see you. What are you in for?
Piracy.
You got a raw deal, son. Everybody does that. It's barely even a crime. But technically it is, and since you're here, I've got an idea to share with you. I want you to consider these two words. Ice. Sculpture. Separately, they're exciting. Strength. Elegance. Transparent.
And I don't think so.
Don't wait too long. They're selling like hotcakes.
My hunt for the secret of Monkey Island is going great.
Good for you, kid. Closing time comes too soon for us all. You gotta try all the snacks you can before it does.
Did you know there's an escape tunnel over there?
Oh no, son, I can't escape. Wouldn't be wise. I'm only in for a month after all. Got a copy of the judge's order right here. Yeah, I sure did get off light. Lucky for me, they never caught on to my pyramid scheme, or I'd probably be doing 10 years.
Tell me more about that pyramid scheme you mentioned.
Honestly, I don't know why the law makes such a big deal about it. It's just creative money management. Easy if you know what to do with the figures. I've got this accountant, Ned Filigree. He's a genius with that stuff. If they ever saw his records... Well, let's just say the first thing I'm doing when I get out is go burn all that paperwork.
What was the name of your accountant again?
Ned Filigree. He's good, and he works cheap. Be careful, though. He's got a hang-up about meticulous record-keeping that can be problematic if anyone looks too close.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
Like I said, I'll be out in a month anyway. I can handle the shackles until then.
This place sure is quiet.
That's what productivity sounds like.
I think I'll poke around a little.
You enjoy yourself, son.
It's the judicial order for Stan's imprisonment. It says he only has 1 month left.
Sales and marketing people like Stan are a blight on society, to be sure, but a month was all I could give him. The case lacked evidence. If there had been any legally binding evidence, I would have given him 10 years with no chance for parole.
Well, he once sold me a leaky ship. Does that count?
The court rules not admissible, given the statute of limitations is up. Court is adjourned.
Бля. Не все так просто. Подожди, а может быть... Не, вряд ли.
Hold it! Are you sure you weren't followed?
We're safe.
No one is ever 100% safe. Is that a sail? Oh, no. Oh, wait. It's a seagull.
You wouldn't happen to have any business records pertaining to one Stan S. Stanman, would you?
What? Who told you that? I can't confirm that. I will neither confirm nor deny possession of any incriminating... I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. Stan is serving a lengthy sentence. There's no need for any more evidence against him. Simply no need.
So you confirmed that you deny possession of Stan's records?
What? Yes. I mean, no. I confirm nothing. What difference does it make? Stan is already serving a lengthy sentence. There's no need for any more evidence against him.
Do you deny that you have ever possessed confirmation of Stan's records?
Any denial of confirmation is not to be taken as confirmation of denial. Not that I have done either one.
Блять.
Is it true that
Надеюсь,
you deny
это
confirming denial
продолжение
of
диалога, а не
confirmation of Stan's
просто
records?
Now you're just
одного и
trying to
то же по 100
confuse
раз.
me.
Are you sure you don't have any of Stan's business records?
As I said before, Stan is already serving a lengthy sentence. There's no need for any more evidence against him.
I'm gonna explore.
Holler if you find... Years and years and years. Remember that.
I think you might be interested in this judicial order in the case against Stan S. Stanman.
Ah, what's this? Only a month? Oh no!
А для чего мы...
Records. Get them to the courthouse on Bermuda. They'll know what to do with them. It's very damaging stuff. Stan will get 10 years at a minimum. I'd take care of it myself, but I've got to pack for witness protection. Oh, goodness!
Can I have the picture?
Not now, I'm packing.
Can I help you pack?
I can handle it. Just take that evidence to the court on Bermuda.
Что?
There is a lot of junk in here, but I think I see the evidence that will lock Stan up for a long, long time. Your Honor, I submit this satchel bursting with incriminating financial documents as Exhibit A in Everyone v. Stan.
The evidence is so entered. The court requires that Ned Filigree swear an affidavit if said evidence is to be accepted.
For the court, I can state that I'm Ned Filigree.
This court can establish vis-a-vis customs documents that your name is actually Mr. Elaine Marley, aka Guybrush Threepwood. If I don't get order, I will clear the court. The court can only accept said documents when accompanied by a sworn affidavit of the person who is legally Ned Filigree. Court is adjourned.
А как?
Your Honor,
The evidence. The court.
Can Your Honor please cite the statute requiring a sworn
Надо
affidavit
его
in cases
сорвать, да?
of...
Statute 7, Section H, subsection G, parenthesis E.
I see.
And Section U, parenthesis E, parenthesis II, subsection A, parenthesis B.
Okay.
And Section S, parenthesis T, parenthesis F, subsection U.
I withdraw the question. I can swear like a sailor, if that helps.
Order! Order in the court! Opposing counsel will refrain from vulgar language in this court.
Counsel for the aggrieved withdraws the damning exhibit, but reserves the right to resubmit at a later date.
Court is adjourned!
Блядь, что я ни хрена не понял. Типа... Он у меня, да, со мной? Надо просто приехать к этому челу, да, или он тут до сих пор стоит?
Weirdly, this island seems even smaller now that there's no one here.
Как? Как?
Order! Order in the court! I will have order! Do not waste this court's time by submitting incompetent, irrelevant, and immaterial evidence.
Понял.
It's a torch I lit myself. It's a remarkably accurate representation of Queen Odina IX of... It's way too high to reach.
Бля.
The wind must have blown out the fire.
That's my old accountant Ned Filigree. Genius with figures. But if they ever saw his records...
Hey, Stan.
Howdy, son.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
Like I said, I can handle...
Так, вот я ни хрена не понял. Чё у нас? Что у нас тут вообще есть? Заставить Стэна помочь Эллен с листовкой. Не знаю.
That's funny, I don't remember sitting for that painting. That's my old accountant Ned Filigree. Genius with figures. But if they ever saw his records...
Бля. Нет. Что делать-то?
Toasty.
Ну, что может быть?
Oh, most regal, high, authoritative, benevolent ruler person.
Yes.
А,
Thank you for the audience. I'll take my leave.
Very well. You may go.
да, да, я понял. Я не понимаю особо. Подожди, стой, вода. Там есть водичка. Может, что с водичкой можно делать?
It's slowly filling up with castle. I don't think that'll help. The pepper is soaked into the fish.
Блять, как же обмануть, а? Ну, надо молоко, типа, ну... Не знаю, как еще.
Who's the idiot who placed a torch next to an ice sculpture? I'm staying far away from this.
Нет. Чё можно туда положить вообще?
May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
You may approach the bench. Court is now in session.
What did Your Honor do wrong to get this appointment?
Never beat a Supreme Court justice in cribbage.
Your Honor, may I inquire about the case of Everyone v. Stan?
Sales and marketing people like Stan are a blight on society, to be sure, but a month was all I could give him. The case lacked evidence. If there had been any legally binding evidence, I would have given him 10 years with no chance for parole. Court is adjourned. Order in the court. I will have order. Do not waste this court. Order. Do not.
Не особо понимаю.
Your Honor,
The evidence is... The court requires that Ned Filigree swear an affidavit...
For the court, I can...
This court can... If I don't get... The court can... Court is a...
Бля. А, порыться можно в нем, блядь, оказывается.
I'm no expert, but this should be enough evidence to lock Stan up for a very long time. Your Honor, I submit these highly...
Evidence... The court requires...
Counsel for...
Court is a...
Блин, кто же знал, что он порыться просто, блин.
It's the secret tunnel to the ice quarry. I could be jailed for aiding and abetting if I give these to Stan. Better to hand them over to the authorities like Ned wanted.
А им отдавал я. Хе-хе. Чего?
I could be jailed for aiding and abetting if I give these to Stan. Better to hand them over to the authorities like Ned wanted.
Ой, а я же отдавал.
Looks like Ned had a valid accounting license on 26 islands, including the District of Columbia.
Может, ему лицензию просто отдать надо? А, ну, скорее всего... А, надо, скорее всего, лицензию показать, что это я и есть, типа, да?
I hope you found that washed up on a beach.
Да. А лицензию сначала предъявить, походу, потом уже, типа, доказательства. Кажись, так работает в суде.
Order in the court. The court has previously read. Do not waste the court's time by submitting.
Я не понимаю.
Your Honor, I resubmit these incriminating financial documents as Exhibit A in Everyone v. Stan.
The evidence is so. The court requires.
For the court, I can state that I'm Ned Filigree.
This court can establish vis-a-vis. If I don't get the court cannot. Court is.
Бля, я не понимаю. Бля, подсказка нужна тут, я хз. А. Вот это бы я бы никогда бы не догадался бы.
This should clear up any issues about who I am.
Do you hereby swear under oath and penalty of incarceration that you are Ned Filigree and the documents you are submitting are true and legal?
I do.
In light of this new evidence, I hereby sentence Stan to 10 years of hard labor in the ice quarry with no chance of parole. Please retain this legally binding documents for your records.
It's the new.
Да, вот комментарий, короче, надо было все нажимать, чтобы тебе было понятно подсказка, что тебе дали.
It's the secret tunnel to the ice quarry. It's the new.
А можно...
I have some disturbing news about your sentence.
10 years? Oh no, I can do a month standing on my head, but not 10 years. You gotta get me out of here.
Consider it done. Hey, Stan.
You gotta get me out of here, son. I can't do 10 years.
I can read the serial number. I'll copy it down.
Неудивительно, что надо ехать куда-то еще.
Hi there.
Hi. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. A shackle key, eh? Special extreme cold hardened version. They don't even make these shackles anymore. I guess you've had them a while?
Oh, yeah, they've been in my family for generations.
Я хочу, чтобы из инвентаря у меня пропадали эти вещи. Вы знаете, как бы меньше, как бы,
Have you a story to share?
тебе морочили мозг это.
It was my first trip to Monkey Island. The crew were restless. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. And then we escaped. Through the digestive system. Ship and all.
Seems like you've got a few keys on your ring. Now talk to some other chums to round out the set.
I'll do that.
Не знаю, когда. А где?
Ah, freedom. Now let's get out of here before they come by to refrost the shackles.
I'd like to ask you for a favor in return. It has to do with limes and scurvy.
I'm so glad you could come, Mr. Stanman.
Always happy to help out a fellow entrepreneur in a non-competing industry. We'll start with branding. Lime is the residue in a bathtub. It's thin, it's unappealing. Saying it out loud sounds like whining. We need something with sizzle, with edge, like razor bombs or sour bombs or something.
I see what you mean. Guybrush, you were once a young man with adrenaline issues. What do you think?
Sublimes.
Let's not get too clever, son. Remember the target market. Razor bombs it is. Your promo flyer has also got to go. Now let me just show you what I'm thinking. We want snake oil, crystal vibrations. The more miraculous and improbable it sounds, the better.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with lying.
Then we won't put it into words. We'll use a picture. Pictures don't lie. They imply. Guybrush, if razor bombs could do anything in the world for you, what would you want it to be?
Find the secret of Monkey Island.
Guybrush!
That's good, but I'm thinking more along the lines of a superpower.
Irresistible charm?
You've already got that.
Aw.
Everybody wants to be charming. That's perfect. Now, lastly, we need a call to action. Get cold, or go dark, or take that.
Those don't mean anything.
Don't need to. It's just a short, punchy slogan.
Там
that
все
sounds
не
like
было
you're
чучелов,
supposed to do
которые
something
надо
right
рассказать
now.
свою историю. Давай, давай, усни.
Bite these.
Almost too meaningful, but I think we can work with it. This is your new flyer.
Ну да, ух ты.
Show people this, and they'll be begging for your product. Name your price, firstborn, anything.
Actually, we'll be giving them away. This is a public health initiative.
What? Well, now that's just crazy talk. You don't give away the prize bull just because people need bulls, if you follow me.
I'm definitely sensing some bull here, if you follow me.
Well, it's about time to close anyway. You can mail me my cut. I'm out of here. Don't follow me.
Your cut? Now, wait just a minute.
I'll just borrow this for a little while.
Не, у них нет ничего такого, типа... Ну да, вот это типа... А, ну это так, да?
I have some exciting scurvy news for you. Read this.
Razor bombs!
The new amazing miracle fruit. Regrows hair, removes belly fat. Oh, also cures scurvy. Fantastic! Have you got any of these miracle razor bombs?
Sure thing. Right here. These little green guys.
You're sure there's no science in them?
Check the flyer. You won't find a whiff of science.
We're saved! Bite these, and welcome aboard!
Так. Ну, сам залез.
Their ship, their rules. I'm sure they won't miss one little flag, but I'd also rather not ask.
Так, а что нам с флагом-то делать?
It's a replica of Bella Fisher's flag. This replica flag doesn't quite fit. I need the real ones. It's one of Bella Fisher's flags, about 15. It's one of Bella Fisher's flags, about 15 by 15, and full of holes. It's one of Bella Fisher's flags, about 15 by 15. This replica flag does.
Ну да, настоящий. Бля. Это бесполезно. Ну, единственное, только выиграть каким-то образом. Что? Запись ко все. Без понятия вообще, чё. Пиздец. Бля, нет. Без понятия. Вообще 0 понятия. Поедание пока мне непонятно как. Может вот это просто здесь угадать правильный подход.
If you will all.
What do you call it?
Is that the best you've got? What's the difference between a swabby and a mop?
Heard it. You might as...
Contestant?
See?
If you will all.
Did you hear that?
Давай, да.
It'll take more than... What do you call a parrot with one leg?
Heard it.
Да, ё-мо. Не, надо какую-то супер смешную историю найти. Либо реально надо тыкать 30 лет. Ну, мне кажется, мне закончится, если эти шутки, анекдоты.
If you will all.
Why aren't...
Is that...
Может, какой-то, не знаю, ход конем, каких, не знаю.
A cow walks into a bar with a pirate on its back.
Heard it. You might as well.
А, сейчас потом.
I have heard every joke there is in this world.
Contestants, the time limit has been reached. As neither of you has laughed, the contest is a draw.
See ya.
Здесь, скорее всего, какая-то нужна особенная шутка какая-то. Я не знаю даже как. Все. Охренеть. Ну это реально надо полнить все. Представляете, человек, который ни разу...
I'll make this quick. I don't know when LeChuck's coming back. Are you finished with the joke book yet?
Emotionally, yes. It's not that long, and I've read it 16 times already.
Can I have the joke book back?
Then what am I supposed to read?
You said you were finished. You've read it 16 times.
It's boring reading it over and over, but it's better than nothing.
Are you sure I can't have the joke book back?
It's boring reading it over and over, but...
Hang in there, but...
Still not...
Где?
Hey, Bob, I've got a great book for you. It's Gullet's Poetry. Unpublished. You can get a sneak peek.
There is nothing about Gullet that I want a sneak peek of.
А где книга, которую я взял из библиотеки?
Hey, Bob, I've got a great book for you. It's LeChuck's personal diary.
Она тоже не говорит.
Yikes! I wouldn't want to be...
What kind of book?
At this point, I go for... The trouble with...
Я слепой. Я не вижу книги обычной. А, вот это может.
Hey, Bob, I've got a great book for you. It seems relatable. It's At the End of the Plank.
Oh, I read that with my book club. It's a mediocre story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. The ending's no good. Also, what I really need is a book that will last me a long time.
Бля. Какую надо определенную ему? Давайте посмотрим. Все. Понятно, что надо туда идти. Я просто неохота вот так туда-сюда ездить, искать определенную. Может, где-то и, конечно, все это объясняется и показывается, но я этого не заметил. Проще лучше взять, которое нужно. Так, это возвращаем. Здесь какая-то ачивка была с этой штукой.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
Файно. Полетели отсюда. И типа надо вот так.
I tried to read this once, but I couldn't finish it. Comfy?
When is my lunch break as mandated by the Figureheads Guild?
Did you just make that up?
A good guild starts with an idea.
Hey, Bob, would you like to read this book? It's about a voyage that never ends.
Sounds interesting. And long. Here's your
Стой!
joke book back.
Я только сейчас увидел. Я только сейчас увидел.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
Блять, никогда в жизни мы не догадался, чтобы ему тоже надо.
It was my first trip to Monkey Island. The crew were restless. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. And then we escaped. Through the digestive system. Ship and all.
You know what? I think your story would really benefit from some colorful description. Like when I hook a fish. I don't just say I hooked a fish. I say there was a majestic fish, glistening like liquid silver, dashing through the waves, stretching my line out like the truth in a schoolboy's mouth.
Oh, that does seem a little more gripping.
Want to give it a try?
Давай.
Okay.
Так.
I had just broken through a blockade as thick and deadly as the crab biscuit the scumbar. And then, all of a sudden...
Ебать.
My ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. The creature lit out like an old tar from a bar of soap. Of course, then we had to put out the fire.
Dazzling. Your story, it's good, but it's like a butter knife and a bag of steak knives. You know who you should talk to? Elaine. Oh, she's been a member for years. LeChuck doesn't know, so don't say anything if you see him.
Likewise. Thanks.
Она тоже. Ну ё-моё, блин. Обалдеть. Да, тоже есть. Бля, пиздец. Надо быть каким-то Шерлок Холмс, чтобы увидеть все на одежде.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Guybrush, you've joined the chums. I'm glad. Maybe a new hobby will help you get your mind off the secret.
Sure.
Well, let's hear what you got.
I had just broken through a blockade as thick and deadly as the crab biscuit the scumbar. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. The creature lit out like an old tar from a bar of soap. Of course, then we had to put out the fire.
That's nice, Guybrush, but I think you've left out the most interesting part. What was it like inside the whale? What happened in there? People want to hear about the experience.
That makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Okay. I had just broken through a blockade as thick and deadly as the crab biscuit the scumbar. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese, with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box. I lit the hull with Flambe's head so it would burn underwater, blinding as the sun and furious as the sea.
Блять.
The creature lit out like an old tar from a bar of soap. Of course, then we had to put out the fire.
I think you've got it. That was really good, sweetie. You should tell a story to the chum's leadership at the Codswallop Fish Show.
Наконец-то, спасибо. Это случилось. Она исчезла, кстати, все. А все, ее нет. Так, надо прочитать шутки.
It's Flambe's underworld joke book. All jokes about demons and otherworldly stuff. It's Flambe...
Ну, здесь, надеюсь, там выбрать просто.
If you will all come to order, the contest will begin. The first contestant to laugh is the loser.
What do you call a pirate with 12 swords? Whatever he wants you to.
Is that the best you've got? What do you call a demon who is always on fire? Burn E!
Хорошая шутка, кстати. Ну, поняли, да. Он сгорел, что купил кал. Ну, поняли.
I've never heard that one before.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Guybrush Threepwood.
Where did you get that book? I'm confiscating
Вы мразь. Так, осталось только каким-то образом...
Only one more contest to go.
Да, только я не знаю как. У меня нету идей. Как можно обезвредить еду для меня. Тем временем. Значит, никак пока что. Значит, мы еще ничего не достали чего-то.
It must have blown away. What am I going to do? I can't stand back here after that argument. If only I'd made copies right away. What was I thinking? Now I'm right back where I started.
Excuse me? Are we interrupting?
No. Sorry. What can I do for you, gentlemen?
We'd like to purchase some razor bombs.
We're running low and we want to prevent hair loss and trim excess belly fat.
You... Wait a minute. Where did you hear that name?
We read a flyer.
We heard supplies were limited.
The flyer! That's my mock-up. My one-of-a-kind, impossible-to-replace project-saving flyer. Do you have it? Please tell me you have it.
Nah, sorry. It, fell into the sea.
Fell into? Like it wasn't your fault.
Well, it wasn't my fault. It was yours.
Wait, I know. You could ask the nice blonde pirate for a flyer.
Blonde pirate?
He's the one who gave it to us. Oh, he sails around in the weirdest looking little ship.
Пизда мне? Куда?
Hi.
Right, boy.
See you around, White.
Most likely.
Да нет.
Hello.
I show this to other people who have them to start a storytelling session. Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share? And don't be nervous thinking it's a test to see whether you've mastered the art.
Even though that's just what it is.
I had just broken through a blockade as thick and deadly as the crab biscuit the scumbar. And then, all of a sudden... My ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese, with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box. I lit the hull with Flambe's head so it would burn underwater, blinding as the sun and furious as the sea.
Так.
The creature lit out like an old tar from a bar of soap. Of course, then we had to put out the fire.
I was confused by the Flambe character, who just appears in the story without any introduction.
Aye.
Блять. Залупа конянская, блядь. Пиздец. Еще надо теперь, блядь, правильно составить. Бля.
Greetings, fellow.
Greeting, have you and go?
Even though
I was baked, and then my ship was inside. It was. I lit the creature lit out like an old tar from a bar of soap. Of course, then we had to put out the fire.
That was a whopper of
О,
a
наконец-то.
story.
you've clearly learned all there is to
Кажется, надо
know.
было правильно
I
всё
hereby
ещё
declare
сделать.
you to be a chum grand master. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. That's a great honor. Is it all right if I take this flag with me?
That would be within your rights as a well-respected chum of the highest order.
Seriously?
Антракт? Какой нахер антракт? Я еще не выиграл ключ. А,
Be sure to treat it nice. It doesn't need more holes. than
надо
it's already.
спросить, мне кажется, у него еще про рыбу. Нет.
I think I'll.
You'll find.
Тем временем.
They were all in on it, but Threepwood was the ringleader. First he's banging me and the other skulls around with a femur, forcing us to sing musical notes against our will. Then he's shouting nonsense like a drunk parrot, and he takes a bite out of a squid's arm. Right after that, that's when the earthquake started.
Still, it could be a coincidence.
You find a shark in your swimming pool, that's not a coincidence.
Понял. Так, теперь.
That's 2 flags. I can see parts of the map through the holes. Maybe I need more flags.
Ничего не понял.
That's 2 flags. There are still quite a few parts of the map that I can see through the holes. It's a replica of Bella Fisher's flag. This replica flag doesn't quite fit.
Так, подожди.
Any chance you'll have the real flag on display anytime soon?
Oh no. Too valuable. It definitely stays in the storeroom.
А, надо еще третий, значит, да?
Any chance you'll have the real flag on display anytime soon?
Oh no.
That flag in the case isn't so special. I've got one just like it myself.
Yours is unlikely to be genuine, though. Only 3 are known to exist.
Да.
That flag in the case is...
Yours is...
Бля, как мне взломать?
It's locked. I don't need another fake flag. I don't need another fake flag. I don't need another fake flag. Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee. Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat.
I'm not sure what I'm waiting for now. I'll just leave the replica flag in its place. Maybe he won't notice the real flag is missing. The holes of the 3 flags line up and show one exact location. I'll mark it with an X.
This is certainly exciting.
Watch out below!
Are we...
Sea Monkey 2. Everybody loves a sequel. I never throw out a good piece of parchment. Hey Murray, anything on the horizon?
Only your eventual ultimate obliteration.
I'm guessing my lamp won't be lit anymore after this.
4 минуты.
This is really deep. I've already been diving for 4 minutes. I've got to turn back now, or I won't be able to hold my breath long enough to return to the surface.
Бля.
I'm I'm not even mortal and I'm feeling the minutes tick away.
See anything yet?
The future, the past, the terrible, terrible present.
Блин, я вообще не понимаю, как. Что надо сделать-то?
I long for the day that our roles are reversed, and it's your head stuck on the bow of the ship.
Может, какая-то рыба есть, которая дает тебе воздух? Сейчас посмотрим.
Someday, all this will be mine, and it will burn.
Я даже этого не знаю. Да, здесь, конечно, у меня много всего. Блять, надо старый костюм выбрать. Поплыли. Да, короче, мне кажется, все связано с рыбой, мне кажется, надо туда съездить.
Hello.
Так, смотрим.
Flounders sure are funny looking fish.
You say that now, but wait till you're alone and sinking in a fierce northern squall, battling to land the beastie in time to use him to patch the hole in your boat.
It definitely moved.
Ой, проще всего этот. На свежую,
Can I trade in my fish for some other ones?
Always happy to take a trade in. Today we've got hagfish, toadfish, linehead, bloater, and lumpsucker. What'll it be?
A new box of slime heads.
I'll put it on your tab.
Thanks. Ew, they're slimy, all right.
Не
Not just the
понимаю.
heads.
Не понимаю. Ну типа, почему это так сделано глупо? Если сейчас я опять поеду туда-обратно, да ё-моё. Ну это глупо, пиздец, блядь. Нельзя, скажем так, с собой две разные рыбы взять. Типа одна перченая, одна не перченая. А в чем смысл? Ну, я стримить только начал. Именно. Ничего. Дальше что мне хотят играть? Я-то что должен сделать? Ну, я это делал уже по 100 раз.
That ought to give it some zip.
Ну, дают, конечно. Как бы здесь два разных. Здесь можно скрафтить сразу, закинуть все, либо одну из. Ну, блин, дают.
And now,
This may be a bit spicy.
let the eating commence. Well, it seems as though the contestants are having some trouble. I declare
Надо поменять надо было, да?
contestants may now
Да,
receive
да,
medical
да.
attention if they so desire.
Бля, заново все, пиздец. А, нет, 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 нет. Все нормально, все нормально.
That ought to give it some zip.
If you would each... And now, let the eating commence.
Two bites? That's more than she ate, right? I can stop now?
Yes, you can stop if you like. Ladies and gentlemen, your new champion of hardiness with 2 bites to the Queen's Sword is Mr. Creepwood.
И вот.
Citizens of Bermuda, Mr. Elaine Marley, aka Guy Bruce Threepwood, has somehow successfully bested our beloved Queen Odina at all 3 of our traditional challenges. We are gathered to complete an orderly and peaceful transfer of power.
Can we transfer the crown first? I got things to do.
There are some customary vows.
Vows? Nobody mentioned any vowing.
Will you faithfully uphold the honor and dignity of Bermuda in your every thought and deed?
Honor and dignity?
The queenship is not an a la carte position.
Okay, sure.
And will you promise to enforce and obey the laws of Bermuda?
Can I ask about the obey part? I mean, if I'm queen...
The queen is also a citizen.
Fine, I'll do it.
Do you swear to defend and protect the people of Bermuda, sacrificing your own life or limbs if necessary?
This is starting to sound like a trap.
It's just standard contractual language.
Okay, I guess I'm in.
And will you gracefully accept all challenges to your hardiness, your seriousness, and your intelligence?
Is there a flex time option? I have other commitments.
You may sleep between the hours of 11 and 4.
Oh, all right.
Very well. Citizens of Bermuda.
Надеюсь, если я не подписал смертный приговор какой-то.
Congratulations.
Первый ключ у нас есть.
Give me the crown already.
I hope you like spending all your time doing the 3 challenges. Because that's basically what your job is now. I'm off to write my memoirs.
Oh. As your queen, I want to tell you that we're all queens in our own special way. That's why I've symbolically destroyed the crown. Why don't you all take a key? You get a key. And you get one. And you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got places to be.
Здесь мы все закончили, да? Теперь надо...
Alive? How is that possible?
Someone saw him talking to an old crone on Low Street. I confirmed it myself.
I'm more concerned about the crone than Threepwood. Who is she?
Just some old bag of bones. Don't worry about her. I took care of her.
Excellent.
She did have a key on her. A big, fancy gold one. Do you want it?
No. We don't need the keys. We have a better way. Just put it where Threepwood won't get it.
Like where?
I don't care. Use your imagination.
Yes, Captain.
Now, I have another task for you. You'll need to pick up a few things from our ship on the way.
Так, мы вот тут все выполнили. Здесь вы... Пойдем сюда. Вспомните. Да ёптер-боптель, так все легко оказывается, блин. Примени просто нож, лол. Так, почему?
Okay, it's lit. It says, warning, you are about to enter a maze of twisty passages. Looks like someone forgot to pick up their trash.
Так, весна... Угу. Так. Ага. Ага. Угу. Куда мы еще не ходили? Сюда. Так. Лето, весна, зима и осень нужна. Тут. Тут. Да. А, еще и 5-й есть. Так, а где еще может быть вот это?
The pit of agony lies ahead. That's promising. It looks really... Okay, here goes. Oh no, the lamp is going out. I should have seen that coming. Water, fire. It's the pirate's life for me. It's the pirate's life for me.
Как? Куда идти-то?
XYZZY. That was a close one. I'll have to remember that fire doesn't burn underwater. Also, apparently the sign is magic.
Я что-то сделал хорошо, но не было окончательной вещи. Без понятия.
It's too dark to see anything. Okay, it's lit.
А, я что, выполнил, что ли, Ру? Серьезно?
The pit of agony lies
Я
ahead.
агония. Что?
Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup. The pit of agony lies ahead.
Бля. А как? Как? Я подумал о нем, но как мы заберем ему голову его?
This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents. I wouldn't want to wake him up.
Не режется. Как это сделать? А-а-а.
I'm sure he won't mind if I borrow some demon fire.
Все так про... Еще про... Да. Все было так просто, оказывается. А я думаю, что-то не то, что-то не то. Ну, я удивлен, то, что я вот эту загадку решил. Мне что-то боюсь, что я ее как будто не решил.
Okay, here goes.
Блять. Ну, я еще падал. О.
Lucky thing you landed on my bed.
Herman tooth rot?
I think so. It's been a while.
How have you been?
Meh.
Have you been in this cave very long?
Well, not in geologic terms. As a percentage of the total number of years of existence of the cave itself, it would be a small number.
On a human scale, however, yes! It all depends on your perspective.
How does a person get out of this place?
Typically, you don't.
Are you freaked out by all the weird screaming in the caves?
Oh, that's me. Just a little light entertainment and well-being work. Primal screaming is very therapeutic. Try it.
Ah! Whew, you're right. Yeah, that feels good. I'm looking for a golden key.
Sounds like something I might have read in a book once. Are you a fictional character?
Not that I'm aware of. Can I get you anything?
Out would be nice.
It's a golden key. What did this used to be?
That's the cover of a book I was reading. At the end.
Эти все копии, охренеть, все копии ношу. Обалдеть.
These are big flat rocks. Couldn't you have made the bed out of something else?
They're the softest rocks I could find.
What are all these scribbles?
My neo-utilitarian manifesto.
How have you been writing this without a lamp?
I haven't. This is all from my first 3 days down here.
It's very impressive, in a creepy, frightening sort of way.
Thanks. I'm in talks with publishers.
Did this used to be a lamp?
It ran out of oil after I'd been here about 3 days, and then it got a little broken. I've been using it to catch rats.
Do you catch much with that?
Don't call him that. He doesn't like it. His name is Carl. Carl the Rat Trap. I wouldn't climb that if I were you. The loud scorpions live up that way. Ever since they ate all the giant spiders. Of course, the spiders only came around to eat all the eelworms and megapedes.
Nice view.
Why, thank you. No touching.
Let's make a deal for the key.
I'm pretty sure I wanted it for a reason, but a decade or so in a dark cave can do funny things to your memory. So, get me out of here, and then I'll let you have the key.
If you let me have the key, then I'll get you out of the cave.
That sounds good. As long as it's escape first, key afterward.
It needs to be key first, then escape.
It needs to be escape first, then key.
How do I know I can trust you?
I don't know. How do I know I can trust you?
Me having the key is for the greater good.
For the greater good of you, certainly.
Just give me the key already.
No!
Give me the key!
Ow!
Деда убивает.
Oops.
I'm eager to see how you're gonna get us out of here now.
So, Herman. I'm sorry.
Can I have my key back?
No. So, Herman. Any ideas?
I was hoping you'd have one.
So, Herman. Any ideas?
Sing along. Want to hear a quote?
До свидания.
XYZZY. Well, that wasn't so hard.
What happened to Mr. Toothrot?
When?
Did you get him out of the cave? How'd you do it?
That's not part of this story.
Oh, okay.
Хе-хе. А все. Отдыхай, малюточка. Деда останется там. Тем временем.
So, the Swabby says, the mop or the bucket?
Понял.
There are so many other things I could be doing right now. Why is that spell taking so long?
Relax. Lila knows what she's doing. My mother always used to say, good pizza takes time.
That's
Вот
idiotic.
пицца.
Are you insulting me or me mama?
Yes. Now this seems worthwhile.
Ну так, я так и знал, но я хз, что именно? Что именно нам поможет? Какая из рыб?
Hello.
Проще реально подсказку найти эту.
Are the blowfish for sale?
No, indeed. These are for personal use. They're excellent for burping contests. Care to join us?
Don't mind if I do.
Winner gets to keep the blowfish.
Угу.
Aye, well done. I hereby declare this a draw.
Блять.
Hey, how about a burping contest?
Winner.
Блять, даже тут загадка. Ну ё-моё, отдай ты иглобрюх-то.
Aye, well.
Блять. А это что?
Gross. Looks like day old avocado soup.
Ну я... Блять. Ой.
Not done with my drink.
Это баг, оказывается.
Hello? It's not like her to leave the place unlocked. Also, I smell brimstone and beard oil. LeChuck's been here, and that magical glow on the safe is new. I bet that's his work. Unless it's Captain Lila.
Такого они не рассчитали, то что я случайно подберу все.
That was refreshing. I'll browse today's catch.
You'll find.
Hey, how...
Oh, winner.
Ха-ха-ха, да?
Aye, that was an absolute ripper. I hereby declare you the winner. The blowfish is yours.
У меня 2 ключа.
Hi.
Hey, boy. Got a warning for you.
A warning?
You're in danger. A stocky little ghost lady found me out. She came here and roughed me up. Took away my golden key.
Oh, no. Any idea where she might have taken it?
Don't know. Can't afford to care. I know when I'm beat. I'm giving up on the secret. You ought to get out, too.
Thanks for the warning. I've got 2 golden keys.
Good for you. But you be careful.
See you around, Whitey.
Most like.
We shouldn't linger too long. Given the number of leaks, this ship undoubtedly still...
Ну, может, сам использовать, да, надеюсь? Нет.
This is really deep. I've already been diving for 4 minutes. I've got to turn back
Ну,
now,
почему это
or I
просто
won't
он
be able to
сам
find
не
my
применит?
way
Ну,
long
ну
enough
же
to
очевидно,
return to the
что у
surface.
меня он есть. Бля. Пиздец.
Oh, what a great patch of ocean this is. So full of nothing.
Ну, может, так? Бля, не то.
Are we having fun yet?
Нырнуть в океан. Хотя я ту же самую кнопку нажимал. Нет. Ох, за что? Почему?
This is really... I've got
Да
to
я
turn...
понял, да. А. Ой.
My lungs are full of delicious air
Sure.
again.
А как мы поднимемся, брат? Все ради корабля. О.
Greetings, fellow chum. I have a story for you.
Так.
I had just broken through a blockade as thick and deadly as the crab biscuit the scumbar. And then, all of a sudden...
Так.
My ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chum...
Бля, я не то
wine raker, if ever there
ответил.
was
Я
one.
не то ответил.
Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese, with rivers of pea soup that stank like a landlubber's bait box.
Эх.
I lit the... The creature lit...
Неправильно ответил. Надеюсь, я не сдохну.
Greetings, fellow. I have a story for... I was bait cast, and then... My ship was... inside. I lit the whole. The creature.
Ей насрать.
Ooh, it's beautiful. It's shiny.
Ну нет, надо еще квест какой-нибудь найти, ножницы.
I'm not superstitious, but I've seen one too many. It's not my fault. They shouldn't have stuck the key in there so hard.
Ну я рассказал ей историю. 3 ключа.
Hey, LeChuck, we're over here.
3 ключа. Блять, куда? Что сломалось у меня? Так. 3 ключа, да? Найти остров обезьян. Ее украли, да, это пока ладно. Другую. Я походу понял, что надо сделать. Надо посмотреть на серийный номер. А чему сразу, кстати, это не сделали? А, ну или... Не-не-не, на ключ, на ключ. Короче, надо, походу, перед смотреть. Так. Бля. Не все так просто.
This is where I risked my neck. It seems to be stuck closed. I don't.
Странно.
Эй, Гайброш!
I'd like you to tell the museum curator about our jailbreak all those years ago. The one with the mugs of grog. He doesn't seem to have the story quite right.
Of course, the truth is important. When I am free again, I will pay him a visit.
Well, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Are you worried the rest of the building will cave in?
Yes. You think you could spring me again?
Ugh, I doubt it. It looks like something happened to the serial number on this lock. Where's Stan? Did they let him go?
No, Stan got sentenced to hard time. Did you know he was representing himself?
I've heard that's unwise.
They took him to the ice quarry on Bermuda.
Let's visit again soon.
Его там нет.
Have your people call my people.
Завещание. А у меня есть, типа, похоже на завещание? А, ну окей, проверим задание. Все-таки это еще не все. Интересно, где? В баре, что ли? О, я.
Hello, loyal subject.
Ну, мне кажется, это особенно должна быть, нет? В тюрьме.
I submit these official-looking documents to the
Just
court,
раз это не
seeking a
показывается.
reprieve from destruction.
Order! Order in the court. Upon review of said order, the court finds that due to procedural backlog, the listed items have not been destroyed. Except for the fancy box that Brat from accounting took. The legality of the aforementioned document having been presented is verified. Presenting pleadant may therefore take possession of said items.
I have no idea what you just said, but thanks for the key.
Order! Order in the court. Outbursts of thanks will not be tolerated.
И как мне найти другой квестик? Как мне Манки? Не, вниз? То есть украденный золотой Сувенди. А как мне... Где они вообще остановились? Здесь что-то еще есть. На цинге вряд ли. Может, это где-то тут есть?
Did I ask you to give the prisoner a drink of water?
No, Captain, you did not. I was acting on my own initiative.
When I want initiative, I'll ask for it.
Of course, sir.
I need you to be a team player. And right now, the team is focused on one thing. The secret.
Yes, sir.
What is it? Out with it!
Well, it's just that some of the crew have been talking.
Tell me already!
The feeling is that the secret is not really a team goal. It's been suggested that you think that securing the secret will help you to win over Elaine Marley, which, well, frankly, sounds kind of deluded. It's not realistic, sir.
You are not to mention Elaine in my presence, and do not presume to know what I am thinking.
Sorry, Captain. This'll be the last time I bring it up.
Yes, it will be.
И что? И что? И что?
Somehow I don't think he's doing fine. Wally? What happened here? This is all that's left of Wally's standard-sized maps, globe, odd-sized maps, and boxes of other maps. Wally, can you hear me? Are you okay? I guess he's not here. And he's probably not okay. Who could have done this? I guess LeChuck, obviously. These maps were Wally's life's work.
Как?
Well, they left behind the solid gold compass rose. This was no standard plundering.
Ничего, я еще не понимаю. Ну, я знаю, ну... Блин, теперь я понял. Как вообще связано здесь корабль, если они, ну... Корабль даже никуда не плыл. А где он вообще живет?
Unexpected, but welcome. Yikes. I think that only works on parrots. I don't think so.
Нет. Это же идеальная была бы темка.
I don't think so. I might need to eat these in an emergency.
О, я не буду, как проходили. Вытащить, да? А как можно вытащить?
I don't think so.
Не все так просто. У нас нет какого-то определенного предмета, мне кажется. Или рыбы какой-то, я не знаю.
It won't keep anyone out, but it could keep something in.
Без понятия. Не знаю. Блядь, было смешно, если это реально. Рандом победил. Бля, хотя бы одну это собрать. Как вытащить из нее? Чего?
This must be Whitey's stolen key. That's the last key. Voodoo shop, here I come.
Без понятия, как это получилось.
Creepwood has all the keys?
That's right,
Как они
Captain.
вообще узнали?
Just recovered the last one.
Prepare to set sail for Melee Island immediately.
Так, а давно уже замочили.
It's almost ready.
I'm sure I'll find some use for it later. I'm afraid I can't say the same for you, however.
Aw, you're betraying me? I'm the one who does that. But I do respect talent in other people.
Вперед, 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 газ в пол. А, сам, ну и хорошо.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that.
Но почему он сам не хочет это сделать? Только не говори, что надо еще угадать, в какую вставлять. Обалдеть, 3D. И там ничего нет, кроме свечащегося прикола.
It's cheesier than I imagined.
Еще один.
Still beautiful.
Понятно. Вау, 3D сейф. Сундук.
Okay. I wasn't really thinking about the possibility of yet
Как и знал,
another
что
lock.
не все так просто.
It seems like overkill. There's no serial number.
Угу.
Maybe I can break it open.
Угу. Не получится. И нож потерял. Кувал где-то нашел. Мне кажется, у него есть такая вот штучка под названием блокнот, где все записано, как проходить. Обратился бы.
This is not a problem. The key is probably somewhere obvious.
3 points!
Ah! LeChuck, my old nemesis. Here we are again. Looks like this story ends the way it was always destined to end, with just you and me and the secret.
Not quite.
I don't suppose it'll do me any good to point out that you're cheating again?
I've underestimated your resourcefulness, Threepwood. But force always wins in the end. You should try it sometime.
Короче, еще 2 часа, мне кажется.
It's well made. I tried everything I could think of for a whole minute, and I didn't make a dent in it.
Of course not. The secret can only be revealed in a ceremonial chamber located deep within the bowels of Monkey Island.
That would have been nice to know ahead of time.
It pleases me to have you live with the knowledge of how close you were to having this before I took it from you. So, I've decided not to kill you right this minute. Outside that door, the deal is off. Don't even think about following me. And count to 100 before you leave the building.
One. 100.
Guybrush!
Блин, а если реально 100? Блин, зачем это я не сделал?
I mean, yes, I'm fine.
Do you want to talk about it?
LeChuck has the secret, and he's headed for the bowels of Monkey Island.
The caverns underneath the big monkey head?
There's no time to lose. Let's talk on the way. That did seem like a better way to get here than making the potion. I'll definitely have to take notes next time.
Yes, I just hope it turns out to be worth all the effort.
Согласен.
Whatever. That was easy.
I'm not talking about the trip over. I mean all the work you've done leading up to it. Not to mention the trail of destruction you've left in your wake.
You know what they say about omelets and eggs.
Well, I haven't seen the omelette yet. Just a lot of eggs.
The omelet is the secret of Monkey Island. I don't know that I'd say lots of eggs. A few eggs.
Odina told me an exciting story about what happened on Bermuda. Apparently, you managed to destroy a priceless traditional artifact and the government of an entire island in 5 minutes flat. That's quite impressive. Even for you.
The crown was flimsy. It just fell apart.
Someone who was there described you as straining so hard she thought you might tear your own arm off. But maybe she was exaggerating. Odina also thinks you cheated on your algebra test and tried to poison her.
I was solving puzzles. These situations come up and there's only one way to work things out.
Is there?
Incidentally, I think you might also be royalty now, since you're married to me.
I thought something felt different this morning. But I was talking about breaking eggs. Did you know the Museum of Pirate Lore has shut down?
You don't say.
2 of its prize exhibits went missing.
Whew.
Curiously, there was only one name in the guest book.
It was the only way to find the sunken ship. You'd have loved the ship, Elaine. It was gorgeous. It's sort of fallen apart now. But I didn't do that on purpose. The key was stuck.
Aha! I hadn't heard about that one. Herman Toothrot is also a little upset with you. He says you took his key and left him in a dark cave.
The magic sign only works with one person, and I didn't have any way to know that in advance.
Well, you'll be happy to know he made it out. I
Ну,
rescued him
заколебал звук вот
I
этой
am happy to know
ходьбы.
that. Thanks. Remind me why we're talking about all this?
It's just, I'm worried that the secret can't possibly measure up to the effort and anticipation. What exactly are you expecting to find?
I have no idea. That's why it's so important that I find it.
Well, be careful what you wish for. Here we go. Just like old times. Are you ready for the caverns?
I remember them. There are mushrooms. Big ones.
Oh, Guybrush. Even in
Да
the
ё-моё,
caverns,
ну
only
болтать
80%
сколько
of
можно-то?
those are deadly poison.
Уже напали.
How about I remove your liver so you don't have to worry about it?
Well, well. You go on ahead, sweetie. I'll catch up.
Понятно. Не все так просто.
I'll need a key to open these. It's a bit late in the game for that. Hey, Wally. How's it hanging?
Seriously, that's the joke you were going to use right now?
I'm trying out some new material.
Don't quit your day job.
I wish I could get you out of those shackles.
You and me both.
I wish I could get you out of those shackles.
You and me both.
Yeah, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get the secret before LeChuck does.
Sure, run off. Wally will be fine.
Я спас его бы, но там сказали, что нельзя. Ну, все, я как бы... Что дальше?
Flambe, you're awake.
Not for long. I'm just here to tell you that you are making a mistake. LeChuck's obsession consumes him like a frog swallowing a tarantula. You don't want to be there when he opens that chest.
Let me pass or I run you through with my sword. I will lance your spleen like a boil and your boils like a spleen.
Fighting is a lot of work and it's not in my contract.
Yeah, that's right.
Изи. Я со всеми сейчас встретимся, да, типа?
I can't really see. Okay, here goes. LeChuck, I'm coming for you.
Не все так просто.
Damn you, Threepwood! I should have gotten rid of you the first 58 times I had the chance. You will never make it down here alive.
Bam!
Just once, I want this to be only the organized pirate will pass. It looks like a piece of 8. It looks proud to be a monkey. Yep, it's made of stone.
Не, надо... Обалдеть. Все раздать. Обалдеть. Нет. Обалдеть. Неправильно. А, вот здесь что-то надо. А что нужно, должно быть у него? Корм. А, печеньки. Ну, по крайней мере, это было легко.
LeChuck, the secret will never be yours.
Тихо.
hate solving puzzles more than I
Зачем
hate
нужны камни? Вот этот вопрос. Ага. Надеюсь, я все камушки собрал. Ничего не просрал.
and just go home.
It's one of those stone pieces of ink.
Монета. Вот это сложнее становится.
The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
Что можно туда засунуть? Книгу? Фу, вот это приехали. Ладно, дальше. А, ну может просто деньги давать? Не, мы деньги отдали.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Ну, вряд ли камни нужны взять. А, стой. Что-то как-то странно, не?
Only the observant pirate will pass.
Наблюдательный пират. Наблюдательный.
Well, I've only got one coin left.
М. Тут же нигде нету, да? Наблюдательный пират, да? Наблюдательный пират. Что здесь может быть
Those
такое?
epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Здесь 3, например. Вот 3 пореза. Или 4. Здесь больше порезов. Здесь ничего нету. Юнга. Ну это 1 рубль. И дофига.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
Сколько ему заплатить надо? Приехали мы. Где же тут подсказка какая-нибудь визуальная? 2 пальца. 2 пальца. Тут пальцы 3. Скажем так. Четыре. Хз. Бля. Открытие медианий сундук.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Я не вижу какой-то очевидной приколюшки. Например, вот 2 пальца. Тут 2 пальца. Значит, тут, здесь, скорее всего, 2 монеты. Ну, примерно.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Здесь вот 5 пальцев, да.
Only the observant pirate will pass.
Наблюдательный. Наблюдательный. Что здесь не так? Здесь 3 пальца.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
Ну, не знаю еще как. А здесь пальцев вообще нет, например. Нет. Единственное, что я думаю, это... Вот это. Сейчас проверю. Ну, вот. Здесь все правильно. Здесь 2 монеты. Здесь... 3 монеты. Здесь мы... 2 только закинем. А там сколько было у нас, интересно? Сколько есть монет? А у нас на одну не хватает. Нас надо еще, значит, монету где-то найти. Ну, если судить по... Бля, мне кажется, монет у меня не хватает. Где-то. Где-то еще есть монета. Ну, или нету. Мне кажется, я одну просрал как будто.
The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab. The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
Хуй знает.
I've got enough to last me. Yep, it's made of stone.
Нет. Я хз, короче, как.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Блять. Еле как догадался. Хотя, казалось бы, очевидно, но... Хз. Почему я так сразу не сделал?
LeChuck, the secret is mine.
You really do suck at puzzles, don't you?
How are you still alive?
You will never have the secret.
I will soon have my revenge.
Then you will forever be cursed.
And you will never escape.
You will vanish with no tails.
No, I will return.
The secret is mine.
Third time be a charm, Threepweed.
Next time, I keep my voice down. Only the bloodthirsty pirate will pass.
На всякий случай.
There's no way I'm getting through there. It looks like its arm is hurt. It looks like its arm is hurt.
Поранил свою руку. Блять.
It looks like its leg is hurt.
Она поранила.
That didn't seem to do anything. This is gonna be a problem. There's no way I'm getting through there.
И что тут поставить, я не знаю.
This is gonna be a problem. It's leaking some kind of oil all over the floor now.
Блять, оказывается, это реально нужно было. Семнадцать 65. Не.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes. I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
Как дальше-то чё? Так, а как мне это сделать?
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
Семнадцать 65, и чё? Блять. Понял. Не все так просто оказалось. А я что-то... А как? Как эту рожу-то сделать? Что-то я... Подождите-ка, я ни хрена не понял. Здесь везде что-то есть, да? Нету. 1765, беззубый. На голове такая штука. Но единственное, где есть такая штука... Пучок на голове и зубы. Еще. Еще. Я что-то не шарю ни хрена. Жить кодовая. Не, ну надо пойти посмотреть, что не так с прической-то. Ну такой прически-то нет нигде. Может, камушек надо поставить, я не знаю. Блять, единственное это вот это, да. И чё?
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes. So long, Captain Madison. This is like one of those mystery stories where the person has so many enemies, the detectives don't know where to start. One of the stone slabs from the altar seems to have fallen off during the rumbling. There's some writing on it. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. After all I've been through, finding some limericks on a piece of stone sinking into the lava isn't all that strange. After 4 extra
Если
years
плавать
out at sea,
4
their peg legs grew weak in
ноги
the
сломать
knees.
как
3
бочка,
steps right,
3
2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
пиздец.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
Идей вообще нету. Ну я хочу посмотреть, я ведь понятия. Мы это поняли. Поняли. Чё? Выставить кодовое число соответствия с частями лица. Пиздец, блядь. Блять. Например, да, нам надо как попасть.
After 4 extra years out at sea,
4
their peg legs grew weak.
милые, как бочка. 3 шага направо, 2 налево.
And they met Davy Jones for some tea.
Но мы налево же не можем крутить. Мы только в одну сторону крутим. Получается... Поверни внешнее кольцо 3 раза. Раз, 2, 3. Потом это 2 раза. Раз, 2. И раз, 2, 3, 4. Я бы в жизни не догадался бы, я просто бы не понял как. Как эта загадка вообще мне помогает?
One of the stone slabs from the altar seems to have fallen off during the rumble. After 4 extra years
4.
out at sea,
Вот мы.
their peg legs grew
Две ноги.
3 steps right, but 2 left, until they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
Не, они все равно не понимают загадку, без понятия. Такие загадки слишком сложные.
Huh? What? I was just deep in the mushroom and lava-ridden caves under Monkey Island, and now I'm... Oh no. Not yet. Score! Free popcorn. The windows are just pasted on, and they're not even straight.
Glad you finally made it, kid.
Well, Stan?
It's closing time and everyone wants to go home.
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
What do you mean it's closing time? I just got here.
No, I don't have time for this. I'm late for an important meeting. Take my keys and shut off all the lights before you leave. I'm not liable for anything that happens after closing time.
Guybrush, are you ready to go?
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
Какая-то ломание 4-й стены.
What a stroke of luck. That was disappointingly easy. I wonder what's going on. Interesting. I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid t-shirt. It's empty. The switch is locked. The switch is locked. The switch is locked.
I presume you want to tell us a story, but I can also tell, just by looking at you, that you're not ready for the likes of us.
Короче, это все сон собаки, я понял. Мега юмор. Да, пошли отсюда.
I got the secret.
You finally did it. I hope it was worth it.
I'm gonna have to think about that.
Пошли в пизду, бля.
Good. Me too.
Футболку только себе возьму. Буду не дома ходить. Если так закончится, то... Не. Это он все рассказал.
That was a silly ending, and it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2. Really silly.
That's different. We're kids.
Мне кажется, это
and we're just
лучшая
goofing
концовка.
around. You're the one who said you can't just change things. You said that's not how storytelling works.
I did?
I want to know the secret. You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
Тайна есть
Isn't
тайна.
one answer to what the secret is. It's not like a rock or a banana. It's like a story. It changes with time. and the person telling it. Everyone you ask will have a different idea.
Mom! Dad won't tell me what the secret is!
Are you filling our son's head with your outlandish stories again?
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that one. Every time you tell that story, the ending gets stranger and stranger. Let's go down to the docks and watch the galleon head out.
Yay!
I found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's going to be a fun adventure.
I'll meet you down there.
А он-то знает правильный этот, ну, что там точно было. Но никому не рассказывает. Там... Субтитры. Серьезно, блядь? Серьезно, блядь? Серьезно, блядь? Серьезно? Я ради чего пришел? Чтобы, блядь, футболку получить,
Hey,
блядь?
want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventure. These are... Wait, what's this?
Бла-бла-бла. Все мы... Не, подождите. Ну, это реально... Так, давайте-ка мы... Я выйду. Пожалуй, я выйду. Я хочу узнать секрет точно, реально. Может, я как-то, знаете, неправильно проходил все это время. Ну, я бы с той загадкой бы никогда не догадался. Какая-то она суперсложная. Типа, как это связать? Все типа на туда-сюда, внизу, туда. Там считать надо, скорее всего. Так, как называется игра? Return, что-то там. Мне кажется, это фейковая концовка. Вот мне тут кажется так. Так, концовка. Объяснение всех концовок. Я вообще не понимаю, как... А, разблокирует. Как получить секретную концовку? Ага, сундук был наполнен драгоценными А, вот все эти концовки были. Лодочки. Да, здесь молодой будет так играть, так, так. Сундук с секретом будет закрыт в яму в земле. Рука скользит по прилавку 3 билета. Не, ну... Еще секретная концовка. Ну... Короче, понятно. Ну, пойдет, пойдет. Не знаю. Кал. Это должно быть великое, а не какой-то барет. Я понял. Я не знаю даже, что поставить даже. Я такой... Вот именно вот сейчас как почему-то вот так какой-то пока философский какой-то, я не знаю, концовка какая-то. Выбирай сам, как говорится, что ты хочешь. Ну, хз. Без понятия. Я... У меня вот реально, я реально не могу теперь уже... Я заметил на Atomic Heart то, что я не могу нормально оценить игру. Я типа такой что-то вспоминаю, чего? Я в что-то играл, надо запоминать что-то, чтобы потом что-то сказать. Фиг его знает, без понятия. Как по мне. Я, может, вообще... мне кажется, я вообще ничего не понял. Читать не научился до сих пор. Ну так-то прикольная игра, да. Если это не подсказки, я бы еще 30 лет ковырялся, мне кажется, еще больше было. Не знаю, короче, без понятия. Не знаю. Поставлю 5. Пойдет. Сложно. Мне вот реально сложно что-то сказать. Типа, поставлю то, что, ну, прикольная графика. Какой-то переведено все на русский, это плюс. Какие-то интересные головоломки, которые я, конечно же, не мог додуматься. Хотя это очевидно было додуматься таким образом. Концовка меня разочаровала, потому что она никакущая. Как бы... э, как бы они должны были нагнетать ситуацию, да, типа вот, вот всех похитили, там убили, и я что-то не так сделал, да и концовка какая-то непонятная, зачем-то куча концов, лучше какую-нибудь одну открытую, чтобы все думали, и все. Не такое, мне кажется, не такое не должно быть. Не знаю. Я поставил, может, даже 7 или 8, если концовка какая-то более такая раскрывающая, типа что-то там такое. Но я не знаком с серией игр, ну, это же какая-то последний час, Return Monkey Island. Может быть, что-то тут какой-то есть такой мем, который никогда в жизни не, ну, скажем так, этот секрет никто не должен узнать. Без понятия. Все на этом.